Hey guys, DriftTilTheEnd here, coming at you with a video about how my rental car got keyed. So the reason why I had the rental car was because of a collision that happened when I was parked in an empty parking lot, and some lady that was on medications, most likely, about 75 years old, very short, driving a big car that barely could see over the steering wheel, crashed into me. And so State Farm funded a rental car for me. But what they didn't fund is $15 a day for insurance on it. I had to go through my insurance policy. And I didn't like that much, but I said, hey, I need a vehicle, so I ended up getting it. And 5 days later, it gets keyed by someone in my apartments who was jealous of me driving a new 2018. They probably thought that, it's my new vehicle. And a lot of people in my apartments, not just an Arizona thing, but probably just in my community, they are living like very bare minimum. They either have a lot of children and don't have jobs, and they're funded by the government, or they're on disability, or they just barely work, not to get ahead in life, just to stay afloat pretty much. And so over these 3 months that I've lived in Arizona in these apartments, me and my fiance have been building and building and building, and I'm pretty sure they can recognize that. So I think somebody was spiteful when they saw us with a 2018 Altima, and they decided to key my car, which I'm going to play right now for you. So here's the keying. It wasn't too big, but might be just big enough to be a charge. This is the Nissan Altima that I rented just 5 days ago. I'm really upset, man. I had to work. I'm working right now, and I had to think about, a bunch of money because of this damage. It really makes me sick to my stomach. So this happened like in the middle of my sleep between the hours of midnight and 6 a.m. And I work and I need to get sleep. I can't just guard my car. So it was inevitable. They caught me at my weakest time when I was sleeping. So you could say, they're strategic and they're smart, or you could just say that they're lame. I'm saying they're lame. I mean, I could not imagine going to someone's car, even if I was angry with them, even if I was jealous, and taking a key to it and just, putting the key through it. I mean, that's, very immature on their part. So anyways, now I had this key that I've noticed on my car, and so I call the rental company and I tell them what happened, and they say, hey, we're not sure, we can't tell you over the phone, we'll have to look at it. And then when I go back to work, customers are saying, hey, you should just get it buffed out and this and that. And I said, no, I already called them. I like to be upfront. I don't want to just, fake it to make it type thing. So the next morning I said, hey, I'll be there in the morning. So I was there, and the guy came out and looked, and he's like, well, it's not long enough, to be charged, but it is pretty deep, so I'm going to have to go to a manager. He's like, if it was me, I'd just let it go, but I gotta see what my manager says. So the manager comes out, and he's like, looks at it, puts his finger on it, makes sure, he can excuse this. And he goes, you know what, I'm not gonna charge you for it. And so I still had like a week and a half that I need a rental car for. So I asked him, hey, can I get that on paper that you're not gonna charge me when I bring it in? He said, no, I can't. And I said, okay, well, I'll just return it today. And he was kind of shocked and like, oh. I said, yeah, I'll just return it. And so I returned it, and then me and my fiance are sharing our other car. It kind of sucks because, we have to show up to work early, and more driving, and, more time taken out of our days just to get each other. But the good thing is State Farm is going to pay us $26 a day for loss of use, which I had to call and talk to a bunch of different reps that had different stories. But basically I had them send me a letter stating that's what's going to happen. I could pick up my vehicle on Tuesday, which is on the, what is it? Is it the 18th? Yeah, I think it's the 18th. So we got a few more days left. I just wanted to make an update. don't key cars. That's not cool, even if you're mad at them. Go confront them, you know, do other things, but there's no need for that. Luckily, I would have, so if I would have had to pay, it would have been a deductible of like $350. Plus, you know, my insurance would have to pay that, so my insurance rate would go up. All because, you know, some dumbass in my apartments. So the outcome was great, and you know, I'm gonna get like $200 from loss of use, so I earned some money. Everything turned out great. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. If you didn't, thumbs down. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know what you think about people keying cars. Now, people are gonna say like, oh, you should get a parking garage, and that's my next aim, because even if they have cameras, which they didn't in under the carport, they don't have cameras. But even if they did, someone could wear a mask. So yeah, thank you. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and we'll see you next time.